Tonight, we're going to be talking about the opportunity of video ads in 2024. I think video ads on specifically Instagram and Facebook right now are one of the biggest opportunities in social media advertising. So we're going to get in and talk about it. So the important thing about video is that video builds know, like, and trust. If you want somebody to know, like, and trust you, video is a great way to build that know, like, and trust. Think like back in your childhood, right? People on TV meant a big deal. And so what this current day and age has made, it's made us easier for people on video to get in front of consumers, right? And so a very interesting thing we found out very recently here at Prospect Bacon is that we always knew that YouTube ads had a higher lead to appointment rate than Facebook ads. And so there was this idea that, okay, YouTube's higher quality, Facebook's lower quality. But what we discovered, and it's very interesting, is that video ads on Facebook bring a very similar lead to appointment to YouTube. On average, we find like around 29-ish%, depends on the market and the state, but it's a solid average, right? It's a solid finding. And so figuring out, okay, why are video ads higher intent, right? We have the attention span of a goldfish, right? Everybody knows that statistic. The average human's attention span is now shorter than a goldfish. I'm sure TikTok, Instagram Reels, and all that has not helped our attention spans. But what it has done is it's allowed us to consume a lot more video. And so tonight, we're only going to spend a few minutes. We're not going to hang out. If anybody wants to hang out, ask questions, I'm happy to hang. But I want to talk to you about the opportunity, because last year, Facebook and Instagram, at the end of last year, they opened up advertising in the Reels section. And that is where everybody is spending their time on these apps. And Facebook and Instagram are where your homeowners are spending time on social media, whether you like it or not. Now, we have a sponsor of our show this week. I want to make sure I get this right. Today's episode is brought to you by, is this right? Are you serious? Okay. Today's episode is brought to you by permit poachers. Do you feel like you don't work hard enough on your deals, or that selling solar is a little bit too easy? Well, thanks to permit poachers, you now get to take additional steps on every sale you make. So make sure to tell the homeowners that the permit poachers might be around after you sell your deal. So shout out to permit poachers for sponsoring the show tonight. And dude, can we please check sponsors before you just let anybody sponsors the show? It kind of makes us look desperate. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. So the opportunity right now of video on social media is so huge. COVID brought us an interesting contraption. I think it was during COVID. It feels like it was during COVID. Everybody started watching TikTok, right? Everybody's sitting alone at home. You're bored. You can't go infect anyone. And so everybody started watching TikTok. TikTok is massively popular. And TikTok launches ads. And everybody thinks TikTok ads are going to kill it. But TikTok ads don't kill it. The only people that made a killing running ads on TikTok were people selling ads on TikTok. We did some testing. We had some clients have some early ones. The problem with TikTok was that they made their targeting all about, it was based on like US postal DMAs, which was this weird thing of like picking some major cities and markets. So if you couldn't run statewide, TikTok didn't make sense. The algorithm was all funky. TikTok was a great way to pay a marketing company to waste you a bunch of money. And then last year, they opened up advertising on Reels. And what I love about advertising on Reels is you have all the marketing power of Facebook and Instagram. You have this really, really primo targeting. Everyone's on Reels. You're on Reels. Your wife's on Reels. Your homeowner's on Reels. Your homeowner's wives are on Reels. And it's just where everybody is spending your time. And you have these amazing demographics like you have on Facebook right now, where we're talking about homeowners ages 30 to like lower 60s. Like everyone in this like primo, like earning in their forever home, tax liability is in this place where they're sitting there just consuming content. And what we're finding is very interesting. We're finding the content that works really well there is stuff that looks like a homeowner literally shot it on their smartphone, right? Hey, I'm so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. Had a great experience with ABC Solar Company. Look at this electric bill. We're also seeing humor. Like humor works really well. And what's really interesting is that I'm not seeing any other solar marketing companies really taking advantage of this right now. Everybody's making image ads because images are very easy to make. You go in Canva, you make an image, it's easy. The opportunity of video right now on Instagram is literally insane. So if an image lead and a video lead cost the same amount of money, our data is suggesting that your appointments from the video lead will come in 34% cheaper. When you add that up, cost per acquisition, and what all that means long-term, the results are fairly insane. So like just in this example, right, for every, well, let's do the math out, right? So if we spend $5,000 on ads, let's just play it out. If we spend $5,000 on ads and our cost per lead on an image is $50 and our cost per lead on a video lead is $60. Let's check it out. Let's see what this does. Live with a calculator. This is something new for me. The video leads are going to be 29% lead to appointment. The image leads are going to be 19% lead to appointment. So you get a 10% higher lead to appointment on the same. This was me going, hey, I don't really think I want to do this. So if you have a $5,000 ad budget, leads are $50 a piece, we're going to get 100 leads. 19% lead to appointments means we're going to get 19 appointments. We're going to get a 50% sit rate. What's that? About 9.5 sits. Somebody yell out their closing percentage in the chat. You know, close 20% of those, you're closing 1.9 deals. On your image, on your video ads, which cost $10 more. So off of a $5,000 ad spend, you're getting 83 leads. And you might say, well, Josiah, that sounds a lot worse. Why would I want 83 leads? But let's work the magic. 29% lead to appointment. We're getting 24 appointments, 12 sits. And on those 12 sits, we're closing at 20%. We're at a 2.4 sales. So statistically, on the video leads over the image leads, even though the images were $10 cheaper, we got 17 more of them. We're literally getting, I don't know, what's half a sale? Is that 25% more sales? Like, it's pretty crazy. Like, stuff like that adds up. If you're working with us, so why our account managers want this data back from you. Video ads for, I don't know, too long, didn't watch. I don't even know how you'd make it to the end. But essentially, there's a crazy opportunity on social media right now with advertising in the Reels section on Facebook, Instagram, stories too. Video is hitting hard for us right now. So if you're running your own ads, there's some free game. If you need somebody to run your ads, I should have got Prospect Bacon to sponsor this podcast video. That would have been way better than the Permit Poachers. So for those watching later on the YouTube channel, like, subscribe, hang out, ask questions. I'm trying to bring you content I feel like is actually valuable and important. A lot of what I'm seeing brought out in the solar space right now is, especially in the marketing side, is people still running ads like it's 2019 that haven't changed anything. They're telling you to do things that don't even work anymore, or like really low intent or illegal stuff that will get you in trouble with attorney generals and the FTC. So appreciate you for hanging out. Need anything, I'm just a DM away. Now get back to watching old grumpy white people yell at each other during the presidential election. I'll see you next week.